Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. Here are my top 3 predictions for marketing in 2024. Firstly, I think we're going to see a big move away from vanity metrics such as clicks, reach, and impressions, and more of a focus on things like ROAS, ROI, sales, and revenue. Second prediction is the use of generative AI to create localized and personalized assets at scale, whether that be text or video. And finally, the use of social media platforms as a search engine. So using things like TikTok, X, Meta, LinkedIn, YouTube for searching for things rather than necessarily for entertainment and distraction. That's it from me. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you in the new year.
Hi, everybody. I'm coming to you from the future with 2 predictions for 2024. The first relates to a prediction I made for 23, and that was around scalable local video creative for franchise owners, the ability to really run effective video advertising and video creative on a local level. That was a prediction I had for 2023, and I think we've seen that advance, particularly with the advancements in artificial intelligence. Organizations like YouTube are making scalable video creative assets produced by AI more accessible for small business owners, and I expect that to continue significantly in 2024. The second prediction I have is also a bit of a hope. At Location 3, we work with a lot of franchisors and franchisees, and in October of last year, the National Labor Relations Board implemented a joint employer ruling. That ruling effective date has been delayed until late February of 2024. Our hope is that through bipartisan support and for all of those that work in franchising, that this rule is either completely overhauled or removed altogether so that we can all continue to protect, enhance, and promote the franchising business model for all those entrepreneurs who are interested in entering this space. Have a wonderful new year. Best wishes to you all, and thanks for watching.
Let's do this a little bit weirdly this year with my team, Microsoft Teams avatar, which is going to lead directly to my first prediction, which is that Microsoft as a whole will continue to edge out other competitors in both use of their platform, their Office suite, their cloud database storage, their AI, and with all that being said, their ad inventory as well. I've said Bing for quite a many years is going to have a huge bounce back, and I think that I'm going for it. I'm just going to keep predicting it so that at some point it's right. So that is my prediction number 1. Prediction number 2 is that this cookieless apocalypse that everyone is predicting does not come to pass this year. It's still kick the can down the road. And by the time anything meaningful actually does happen, there'll be 5 other ways to replace it from a tracking and optimization technology. Last but not least is that the Baltimore Orioles will win the World Series and the Ravens will win the Super Bowl. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, I'm Crystal Ware, Managing Director at Location 3. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. It is that time again, our 2024 predictions. I've got a few. Number 1, organic search landscape as we know it is going to change. With the generative AI search results that are happening, we're going to see less traffic going to the site. So the way that we optimize for organic and track and measure performance for organic is going to change. It's going to be very similar to when Google first rolled out the position 0 search results, and suddenly answers to questions and queries were in the search results. Well, the generative AI experience is like that on steroids. Even myself as a customer, if I don't like the generative AI result that I get the first time, rather than going to the actual listing of search results, I will reformulate my query to see if I can get a better AI search result. So this is going to change everything we know about organic search results. Number 2, as marketers, we are very excited about AI. We're already seeing a lot of change in how we create content, whether that's video, imagery, graphics, content, etc. Some is really great, some is not so great. And by not so great, I mean fake. So we're gonna be towing the line between cost and time to deliver with authenticity and integrity. Our job as marketers is to bring our brands to people and build loyal customers through storytelling and great products and services. At the core of marketing, we have to maintain that level of integrity and value that we bring to the customer and not forfeit it for the cost effectiveness of AI solutions. So I think the brands and the marketers that really excel in the next year are the ones that use AI to elevate rather than replace, whether that's people or existing technologies. Number 3, I'm very excited about this personally. We are going to be using AI tools and technology to revamp how we train our staff. And I think this should be on your roadmap for 2024 if it's not already. There's so many great tools and technologies coming out that make it easier and more effective to train individuals, especially in a remote environment. So take advantage of the tools and technology. Let's make training and professional development of our staff at the forefront of 2024, more so than it ever has been. And those are my big predictions. Maybe they're not groundbreaking, but I feel pretty good about the changes and the opportunities that are up ahead. So cheers to a wonderful new year.
My 2024 prediction is the use of AI, which you'll hear from everybody, around neighborhood content. So you're a store or a service area business, you have a core set of keywords in that city that you're in, but there are towns and neighborhoods nearby that you're able to build unique content using AI that will help you reach that consumer. Remember, proximity is the #1 ranking factor for local search. And so as we build content closer to the consumer, Google's going to serve up those pages. And I think a lot of brands will take advantage of that in 2024.
Hi there. Predictions for 2024. My first prediction is that voice search is going to have a much greater impact on advertisers next year. I know this is something that people have been saying for a few years now. However, personally, I have 2 kids now. Typically, I'm holding one of them, cooking, cleaning, doing something around the house. I always have a question that either pops up in my head that I ask my Google Home that's next to me, or my wife will have a question for me that I like to, answer first, but that first answer is not always right. So I find myself using voice search a lot more these days than in the past. So I think that's going to have a greater impact on the digital landscape. I also think that business owners are going to add a lot more personality into their content, whether that is on their websites, in social media posts, or whatever it may be. I think people are seeing ads and seeing content on social media that is more personalized now, and I think it's becoming a lot more normal, and people tend to like that type of content. So we're going to see a lot more of that. I think business owners are going to start trusting AI a lot more in 2024. It's been a buzzword for a few years now, and there's a lot of people that are adopting it, and it's helping out in many different ways. I think it's just going to become a lot more normal in everyone's everyday life. And then my fourth prediction is that shopping is going to be made easier. So these are shopping ads on Google or Bing, just going to be made a lot easier for business owners, and it's going to be kind of a foundational requirement for anyone that has products or sells products online. So yeah, those are my 4 predictions for 2024.